Alright, welcome back to the channel. So now I'm standing in front of a couple D17s. This is a Series 4, that one's a Series 3, and the far one is another Series 4. As you can tell, they don't look quite as pretty as the rest of my tractors.
Yeah, need a lot of work.
Yeah. This one I bought at an auction. Mainly, the only reason I bought it is because it had a perfect set of 18-428 Field and Road Firestones. That was the primary reason why I bought the whole tractor.
Yeah, it wasn't running or nothing. We didn't know if it ran, but whatever. Yep.
That was kind of one of them things where you buy a set of tires and it comes with the tractor deals. That one we bought out of eastern part of Ohio.
Ohio, yeah.
And that one was running, but it was putting water straight into the oil pan.
Yep, had a crack block.
So that one we've already gone through, redone the motor on that, and that one's done in the front for the most part. But we are actually going to flat back it. As you can tell, it's all open in the back here, and make it more of, this one's just going to be a strip puller, is all this one's going to be. Keep the power director in it, and that's it. And then this far D17 is probably the best complete tractor we actually have. It was, everything worked, power steering even worked.
Yeah, power steering works good. The power director doesn't stay in high.
No, that one has this problem.
Yep, and the engine has a knock, so that's why we started to take it apart to see where the knock was in the engine, of how far we have to get into it.
This was number one rod. 8,000 hours. She just plain wore herself out.
So we got to pull the motor out, do the crank, check everything else out. We'll do the rest if needed. But the thing ran really good.
And it had good oil pressure.
Yeah, it just had a knock under, not really under load, more under freewheel.
Yeah.
That we were kind of scared that it was going to spin a bearing and make itself junk.
Then the crank was going to be 20, 30 thousandths versus just clean her up at 10. But so our plan is we have 3 D17s here, hoping that 3 D17s leave. But there's a chance that one of them might get used.
This one and that one might be one
tractor by the time we're done.
Right.
Because that one is
junk.
Yeah, that one got its use hours for farming. I don't even think this one, the tack is even in it. I wonder. I can't say it is.
I don't know if that one had.
Huh, it's there.
Is it readable?
What's that say?
Oh, it's brand new. It's only got 785 hours on it.
Yeah, so that's lying.
So it either got flipped or, yeah, that is not right. But
I mean, it's always entertaining is when you got the front end set at different bolt holes. The tie rods actually drive against each other. It's just a good tractor.
Motor runs good, but leaking oil out of the rear main seal terrible, so the clutch slips. But the motor might go in that tractor. Rebuild a motor to make this tractor a puller. Not sure.
Not sure exactly what's going to happen with if we're going to have 3.
Right.
Either.
We need a D17 or something right now to pull our dump trailer. And that's where we're going to go with this video. Is the dump trailer is on our John Deere 3020 right now, and that is constantly dead. Needs the injection pump rebuilt. That needs some work too. So we're trying to figure out which Allis Chalmers would be the easiest to pull the dump trailer with. And
we're afraid that we have we call it the gleaner, the 145 that's all still complete that I use for plow days and everything. But the 45s don't have an overly big reservoir for hydraulic oil. So we don't think we can actually dump the dump trailer with the amount of oil that's in the reservoir.
Well, yeah, the tractor itself just doesn't hold enough oil to fill the big cylinder on the dump trailer. So we've got a D14. We just put a line on. We'll go out and show you that, and we'll go get it hooked to the dump trailer and see if it dumps it and lets it back down, and then maybe we'll throw some gravel in the trailer and start hauling if it works out. But all right, let's go out there and
It's loose, but it won't come out. You're good.
That all up as high as it'll go?
We got one bolt hole.
It's only one hole on these?
Yeah. We can switch and put the drawbar up the next bolt on top, you know what I mean?
Right.
Switch over it.
Yep.
If you want to come over to this side, we've plumbed that line in to the side of the case here, and that should be a return line. So that way, because this tractor's got power up, but it don't have power back down. It don't need to have power back down for this situation. It can just beat gravity back down, and it'll self
We're
push.
hoping.
Hoping.
We've never had it actually hooked to a non two-way tractor.
Yeah.
It's always powered up and powered back down. So it should
work, in theory. I think it's been a couple years since that one's been plugged into.
Yeah, just more than a couple.
Because the one on the tractor plugged right in.
Yeah, but that old hose is not the greatest. I don't know if I got them in the right ones.
Exactly. We'll have to see because if it don't go up, then we'll just have to flip it, right?
Yeah. See if it does anything.
That's better.
Check the right direction the first time.
That's going slow.
It was going faster and it slowed down, didn't it?
Yeah. Well, I'd hope it can do that. Once you slow it down, let's just see how much oil it's got in it.
Not slowing down this time.
That's better.
Yeah, that isn't bad.
I heard the pump change.
Let it go all the way up because maybe that hose is messed up, but it's just a return.
Yeah.
And right now, it's just going to be an air hose, basically.
Yeah, that's all it is. She should pressure relieve herself.
Yeah. Okay.
I heard it was going in the pressure relief.
Was it going in?
It sounded like it, don't you think?
That's what I didn't know. When it was all the way up, if it would come back down.
There.
I think when you drive, you dump it and then you start pulling away, it'll make it go back down faster.
It'll just keep bouncing in and out. So now we're taking the excavator and this down, gonna load up a load of gravel and see if it'll take it and dump it. Very exciting, very exciting. Started running real rough. I revved her up to get the oil pressure up, and then she was knocking even worse, so I shut her back off. And you can tell right now. You can pull that hood side panel right off.
This one's.
Yeah, you just gotta push in on it and pop the zip tie off down. Because of course, B series hood panel, the latches go to hell. I mean, that block is screaming hot. I don't see anything.
It's not the oil. I don't remember this one leaking.
Neither do I, but feel how hot the block is.
Yeah, it really hasn't ran that long.
No, so that's what I'm.
You think it's just getting hot?
Well, the last time it did it, you let it sit there for a while.
And then it fired right back up.
And ran like nothing.
It never leaked though.
That we saw.
That we saw.
Wish we had a garden hose closer.
Yeah. What do we have for a jug?
I can go find something. I think I have a jug of water in the shop. So I'm going to dump water in here. And why don't you pan up here and see where the water's coming out. Go right up in here. So you can see it. Front seal on the water pump's bad. Dumping water right back out. So, yeah, I never saw it. Neither one of us, and we were just talking about it, ever saw that it was leaking. But that explains why she locked up on us twice now. Because she's just plain getting hot. Hopefully we didn't cook the O-rings out of the cylinders. But I'm just going to dump the rest of this in there. There's only a little bit left. Try to help cool her down a hair maybe. So yeah, I guess we can unhook the dump trailer from it. Cause I don't have a water pump for this thing right now. But well, stay tuned to the channel. I'm sure you'll see a video about this over winter now. But I gotta find something else to use the dump trailer with. So stay tuned.